It's happening. I had a couple other videos that I was planning on filming today, but I went on Reddit, saw this, and get that out of here, boy. Today we're doing Bladee. Dudes on my timeline be like, go Bladee. Yes, that's exactly how I am. And just look at this cover art, man. Ooh! I was on the side of the DG fanbase that really liked Exeter, but I thought that the ideas on it could be expanded upon. And just looking at this cover art, I think that's exactly what we're getting. 16 tracks, 32 minutes, this super psychedelic looking art. I am hyped, man. Is it gonna be like Exeter? Is it gonna be like Ice Dancer? Is it gonna be like freaking Glue? I don't know, but either way, I can't wait. Let's just get right into it. If you guys like the video, please consider hitting the like button. It helps me get this video out to other people. If you want to see me talk about Bladee and the other members of Drain Gang and Sad Boys, you can click this playlist right here to see my other videos on them. And finally, if you like the video, you could also consider subscribing. I have a lot of different kinds of videos coming down the pipeline that I'm very excited to put together for you guys. So yeah, let's get into it. Bladee 333. All right, let's go. Track 1 is Wings in Motion. Oh, that sounds good. Bro. Phoebe Bridgers who? Alright. That was weird. Yeah, I can confidently say that I didn't expect the Bladee album to start with an acoustic guitar song. That was definitely nice. It was pretty. It does make me think that this will be an extension of Exeter, kind of taking these more psychedelic and emotional lines in the music. I don't know. That was very intriguing. Alright, the next track is Don't Worry. Yeah. There it is.
Two white doves, mix my blood with your blood. One for let it come. It's so wrong. It's still cute, it's still fun.
So I think that on Blade's Instagram, he posted that this album was executive produced by White Armor, which is just great news because they've been killing it recently. But this is reminding me a lot of Stars, where there was some really cool percussive choices. Imagine how different this song would sound if those little like fluttering hats were just straight up 808 like closed hats like normal. It would totally change the energy of the song, and making the choice to, I don't know if that's like actually its own sound or if it's just like a really edited hi-hat, but either way though, it does have the quality of sounding kind of like fluttering wings, which adds this really ethereal quality to the song. Super cool.
Up and down and around.
Man. Let's go, I'm so happy! Honestly, ever since Girls Just Want to Have Fun, like just this like happy Bladee energy has been like my favorite thing. And honestly, during this time, I think we all need it. Just some happy, uplifting bops like, this is great.
It's all here, what I say. Gone away, I don't even play.
Hey! That was a ton of fun. And I think that sometimes a second track is almost even more important than a first one, because sometimes the first track of an album sets like maybe an overall kind of epic tone, and then it's sort of like credits and then the story starts. In that way, I think that this is kind of setting us up for catchier, happier sounding melodies. And again, White Armor with that sick production. Not only with the really cool percussion I was talking about earlier, but also his signature just like chopped, dial-up sounding synths. So cool. Okay, track number 3, we got Keys to the City. Wow, this feels like that old blues.
Secrets killing me. Chronicles from Italy.
Yes.
Everything changed for me. Changed for me. We can do for you. My infinite party.
If you've seen any of my other Drain Gang videos, specifically the Echo 2K one, I talk a lot about how in a lot of Drain Gang songs, kind of the increase of like hype in it comes a lot from the vocal performance. One thing that I love about Bladee and Echo 2K is they may not switch up their flows often, usually because they just find really catchy flows that they can use for a whole song. But in the case that they do, like in this song, they really know when to just pick up the tempo of their flows, and I'm sure that by the time I know the lyrics to this song, I'm just gonna love it because of that like really fun progression when the beat comes in.
Put a mask on my face, now I look like an emoji.
Did he just say put a mask on my face? No, I feel like an emoji. I mean, yeah, mask up everyone, definitely. I'm proud to see that Bladee is following social distancing guidelines.
Put a mask on my face, now I look like an emoji. I put myself first when you need me the most. Take my shoes off.
Yeah, I think I said what I wanted to say. I thought the vocal performance was actually pretty interesting. Cool production as always. I think when I know the lyrics, know the melodies, that one's probably gonna be one of my favorite tracks. So up next, we've got Hero of My Story, 3 Style 3.
I can't eat, I had to go on a diet. Can you tell I keep it on a budget? Being myself, I can't wait to fight. I wake you up at the ending. You'll never be the same. There's no way I'll lose us in this fight. Everything you think. Even though I'm so kind.
Yo, the beat is sick.
Let me know when you're ready. Matter what my wrist is swaying heavy. Wanna be the hero of my story.
I'm allowed to look this dumb listening to this, right? I've already exposed myself as a drainer. It's like, I can't help it. Yo, that was sick, clearly. I love that beat, and I think that in future listens, that will definitely be one that I just run back, like, over and over and over again. The percussion is sick. Those drops with the double kicks and the weird snares, like, I don't know, I'm loving the sound of this thing so far. Something I also wasn't expecting was how varied Blade's performances were gonna be. On some other Bladee albums, it feels like a song kind of will have like a vocal performance. And this one, there's been a switch up in almost every song, so yeah, I'm liking it so far. All right, the next track is Hundreds.
Go, one is coming in, one is going on, one is coming in, one is going on.
Dude, this is so like, this sounds so much like Warlord era to me. I don't know.
One is coming in, one is going on, one is coming in, one is going on. I'm paranoid, I'm in the streets, I feel myself.
This is so Young Lee.
It's coming, don't need to know, don't need to see. It increasing, I'm working like a machine. One is coming in, one is going on, one is coming.
That was weird. That was kind of interesting. It didn't feel like really the same vibe as the rest of the album, which is totally fine, but it did catch me a bit off guard. I didn't really like the subject matter as much, like coming in, hundreds going out. I thought the production was gnarly on that. For now, I don't know, not my favorite. Next track, we got Mean Girls. My dream for this is that it's not about mean girls, but it's referencing Bladee as one of the mean girls.
Drama so the past, bring it backward. Don't you know I'm a bastard?
Yes.
With the mean girls, bad girls. I go to club with the bad girls.
Okay, so my wish wasn't granted. He's in the back of the club with the mean girls. However, this song makes me feel like a mean girl, so I'm gonna...
Mean girls. Bad girls. Let's get into it now. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's get into it. Yeah. Drama so the past, bring it back. after all.
Wow, that was so fun. I don't really know how to describe it, but the production is definitely feeling very consistent on this album. It's not that it's like the same sounds every time, but I think that they're managing to keep it like upbeat, hype, but not like crazy bangers or anything, which I think is pretty impressive. All right, next song we got Innocent of All Things.
It's not hard to see that you ruined me.
To me, when they do stuff like this, and it's just like fully embracing this like weird pop star, like it's what makes these guys so weird and interesting, is that they can do stuff like this on their rap albums.
Calling recently, c'est la vie. That's not literally, will I ever be? This is so surreal, I don't know.
Nice.
In the sun of all things, in the sun of all things, in the sun of all things. Feel a second beating of my Cinderella walking, Cinderella walking, Cinderella of all things. Stars through a spin, surfing.
This is great! First of all, Innocent of All Things ×4 is an Exeter type hook. But also, this storytelling, Cinderella walks in, stars do a spin. Man.
Cinderella walking, Cinderella of all things, stars do a spin, surfing.
Yes, dude, this is my favorite one, for sure. So that song right there is straight up what I wanted all of Exeter to be. Like, I just wanted it to be like goofy, happy songs. I love that. Production was fun, lyrics were cool. I can't wait to edit that. But yeah, sweet, that was awesome. Okay, next is Reality Surf. Whoa. No. What is that production? That's like gross. Like that sounds like some weird FKA Twigs Arca manipulated vocals over like this beat. What's going on? I'm restarting this. Oh. That is so sick.
It's alright, we got food, we got calm, salute, yes, don't I feel? Take a word and change the meaning only you. Yeah, see it.
Do you hear this production?
Ladies are.
I want that to like.
In the fire, enemies closer than you. The 30 cents to the car. Everything related back to you.
Oh my god, this is sick. The reversing, the like, this is amazing. The last two have been so sick. I'm going back. This is amazing.
Snakes slither in the spine, take the fruit. The 30 cents to the car. Everything related back to you. Cinderella, where if it sits. Build this to watch you fall apart. Looking for. Listen to your heart. Mirror, the reflection of the dark.
Okay, so obviously my one dream with that is that it actually dropped. It would be the perfect song. However, production was sick. I really liked the singing on it. Yeah, last two songs have been up there. Next one, we got Noblest, Strive. What the?
Turn mental prison to a maze. Turn a maze into a place where you're safe. Right now stepping on the grave. See you everything right with her in the cave. But the energy of a vessel, not a name. Call it taxi in the rain. Take a plane out of space to confess I need it. Endlessly reflecting in your gaze. With the mirror and it breaks. 7 years, 7 days, 7 different.
What? I don't know what I'm hearing. I like the performance from Bladee. I like the beat. It's cool. I have no handle on it yet. It sounds like, you know that Yoshi's Island song that's like, it sounds like the beginning of that plus like an indie rock song. This is so weird.
Face, I can stand to watch it. Everything's perfect, can't avoid. I don't want it to be spoiled. I've avoided for so long, but I can't forever.
Dude. Whoa, that was crazy. And it totally shouldn't have worked. Like, all that build in 2 minutes? Like, whoa, man. Progression. Experimentation. Okay, honestly, I'm kind of like at a loss for words, so I think we'll just continue. We're getting to the back half of the album. All right, next song. Next song is It Girl.
I spent a night, okay, far away on the other side, okay. In the show, you gotta work to be
Yes, yes, yes.
when the silence is so loud, it's some music. Still thankful for whatever I make a wish for. When you talk about a plan, we can do it. Girl, what you gonna let go? We can do it. Make a wish for. When you talk about a plan, we can do it. Still water.
That's another one I wish was 5 minutes. I love that. The synth work, and I think the singing is like much more effective. I just am loving like this imagery throughout this album, and yeah, wow, dude, that really took me on a trip. Like, clearly, I literally didn't speak. Okay, up next we got Oh Well. What?
Jane Crusade on a mission. If I'm good, will I one day relate that? Oh well, play the cards that I'm given. Oh well, play the cards that
I'm a sucker for like anytime an artist like name drops themselves, and especially because I literally am the like Go Blade cheerleader meme. Anytime he's like, I'm awesome, I love it. Also, all these songs that are using like vocal samples are sick. Let's go.
Jane Crusade on a mission. If I'm oh well, play the cards that I'm given. Oh well, play the cards that I'm given. Cut the past high, cut. Let the top is long. Let the top is still low. Trash talk, had to make my way.
Facts. Let's go, man. Had to make my way.
Jane Crusade on a mission. They can all be one. It's me.
Well, I don't think that was anything special, like production-wise or whatever. I'm always here for the boys hyping themselves up. That was just a super fun song. I think that will be immensely quotable. Okay, next song, last 5, we've got Valerie.
It's 102 and I'm around you. How could I even say thank you? If anything, want you to have it. Anything that I could manage. Steady, my hand is shaking. Oh, no temptation. Steady.
Sounds like Echo. One thing is, I think that this effect is getting a little old. Like every time after a verse, it like fades out.
Lay down with me, Valerie.
I thought that one was okay. I think it could grow on me because that was definitely like a catchy melody in the chorus. But otherwise, nothing too special. I think that most songs so far have stuck out and they sound like 333 Blade, if that makes sense. That one I think totally could have been on Red Light and fit fine, which there's no problem with that. Like, it was a decently well-produced song, but it didn't really hit me with the same like creative energy as some of these other songs. So we'll see if I like it in the future, but for now, not my fave. Okay, next up we got Finder. Dude, Dude, these dial-up beats, I'm saying.
The veil is thin, like my skin. The lock is weak. I'm cutting in the cost to keep. On my way to heaven, touch the rainbow.
Let's go.
Could it be that I'm not special?
No.
On my way to heaven, touch the rainbow. In my dreams.
I think that that's the Blade flow that will just never fail. Like whatever he says in that, when I go to heaven, touch the rainbow. Anything he says that way, like, will be sick.
When I'm in New York, I go to Jersey.
This song otherwise,
Gotta make a way, find a way, make 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 a way. The veil is thin.
it's kind of the same deal as the last one. Didn't feel like that was necessarily like a 3-3-3 song that like had to be on it. It was cool, definitely. That when I go to heaven, touch the rainbow line is definitely quotable. But yeah, the last two I've been feeling a little bit like. Okay, next one is Extasia.
You might be pretty as star.
Thanks.
Me, we can be beautiful. Feel like ecstasy. Feel like ecstasy. Feels like. Cause I could let you show them love. You and me, we can be. I just wanna feel like ecstasy. Feels like ecstasy.
Yes, really enjoyed that one. I think that the difference between that one and the last one for me was, one, I think much catchier hook, but also kind of, again, having that build of the song, having a bit more of a story, makes it feel more like it's true to this album. You know, it couldn't just be on another album. We're down to the last two songs, so this has been just a really solid project. I'm excited to finish filming and listen to it like 30 more times, but yeah, let's go with only one. Whoa. Turning that up. Wow, wait, whoa. This is beautiful. The more that the Sad Boys explore this sound, the better. I know they're moving more and more towards like fantasy realm. I literally want to hear these dudes over some lutes and fiddles eventually. That'd be sick. This is amazing, right? This is amazing. It has been 1 minute and 32 seconds, and this song has successfully transitioned from like an acoustic weird ballad to this like epic fantasy. Something that I noticed on Stars was like Butterfly Paralyzed using kind of like EDM sounding synths and tempos to kind of switch it up and make like this new sound. I feel like the same thing is happening here. These are like really huge sounding festival synths, but placed in this very ethereal context. They just sound like a choir. Like I literally feel like I'm surrounded by elves. Like Dude, that was like amazing. That was so good. Ultimately, that's what I want from Drain Gang. At the end of the day, I love the fun songs and stuff, but my true wish is that eventually we're gonna get an album that's just pieces like that. Just like incredible sonic stories, I guess. That sounds so pretentious, but yeah, I think that this album, we got one more track, but I think that this album is definitely a rightful continuation to Exeter. I think that Bladee hasn't fully maybe reached the potential of this idea of this aesthetic yet, but I think he's really getting there, and there have been some real highlights on this album, so I'm excited to listen to the last song, which is Swan Lake.
It's freezing on the Swan Lake.
Wow.
Come on, love. It means so much to you. Progress. It takes to me so tight. It's like my child. I couldn't even know it. The garden touch. Place from heaven, arrows and roads, it's winter in the world. I want your warmth. I'm swimming in the darkness.
This is a weird album. There was a lot of fun in the beginning. There was a lot of not fun at the end, but I think it was really cool. Bladee has clearly been listening to Stars, or was listening to it while Lean was making it. If that's not true, I'll be like flabbergasted, because especially that last song was put me in a spell. But yeah, that was super cool. I'll definitely listen to it more, but I'm glad that I got to capture my first reactions, because a lot of those songs were really fun. Let me know what you guys think about this album in the comments below, and again, if you liked the video, if you could consider liking and subscribing, it would really help me out in getting these videos to other people. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.